Yeah, so that's what I would do basically. And then in the worst case, like you have it ready by like yeah. Then I'd run it for like a week, like 7 days, 7 to 10 days over it as an event. And then I would try to have it started up like tomorrow. Yep. Alright, let's get a win. What is this enemy team? What I do? Alright, I mean this game's already over. My team's already won. No way, bro. Meow. Oh my god. Why am I always getting like fucking fucked? Jesus Christ, like everyone got a crush on me today, bro. Like it's Thanksgiving and everyone wants to give me fucking something. Jesus Christ. Look at my face. I look like I'm fucking tired. Tired of all this nonsense. Okay. Okay, nice. I don't even know why they picked this nonsense. This game is like something else. This game is something else, bro. This game is so over. Bro, I love playing Aphelios. This guy's so busted. He's so strong. Like, he just stays safe, and he just comes out, and he just fucking bops people. Like, this champion is so, like, broken. Like, genuinely, he's so fucking strong. Crazy. Let's go. Bro, why am I playing so bad recently? I feel like I come back to lead chat, I'm like complete ass. Like I'm just like so ass. I come back to the league and I play like donkey cheeks. Oh my god, bro. Tomorrow there's gonna be a 3-hour stream, and then Friday there's gonna be probably a stream. Saturday, Sunday, maybe even Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. All will have streams. I'm gonna be streaming like all the time consistently. All those times, just mad streams and shit. But Jesus Christ. Yo, what is this? Bro, I'm tired of this shit, bro. This shit's annoying. I'm like sleepy. I can't believe we're just not like winning. What time is it now? 9:33? Crazy. I'm like EP out, bro. I come on just to play like a game here quickly, and then I'm just like, fuck. I got mad shit to do. Alright, I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna go mad. We're getting fucking ganked all the time. Jesus Christ. This is like incessant. Or really, ADC, the first 14 minutes, you really just came. You just gotta farm. Like, if you just get the D1 or higher, you really just gotta just fucking farm. Or you're gonna get fucking shysted. You're gonna get fisted. You're gonna get jumped on. You're gonna get danced on. You're gonna fucking come for your booty hole. Cannot go top, bro. I think it's a mistake to actually try to fight, like, genuinely. What the fuck? Oh my... Yeah, dude, I don't even give a fuck anymore. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm so rusted and I come on the stream. They're bringing like 12 guys on me. They're bringing 50 guys. They're fucking backshotting me, fucking me on the left, the right, throwing me up in the air, leaving me there, spinning me for a dance. One-shotted, bro. I forgot how this shit is, bro. This is some craziness, bro. Like, really, as an ADC, you really just gotta sit there and just take it. Like, you just gotta just farm, bro. Like, you really just gotta... It's like a Dark Souls game. Because your items scale with the crit so well, you have to just... If you... An ADC with 2 items is basically a champion with 3 items. An ADC with 3 items is basically a champion with, one... With like... With basically, like 4 items almost, basically. Yeah. This is AIDS, bro. I got fucking no help. I got no help. Yo, ADC is such a cringe-ass role, bro. 2 roles that are the most cringe. AD carry and jungle, bro. I can't even play the game. I go into lane... The fuck? This is so cringe. I'm literally getting shitted down and fucked over and over and over and over and over. I don't know. I think it's for bots. Also, Jingu. I have no time to stream. I'm just getting. I come back on stream after working all week, and I'm just getting fucking backshotted by Kiana. Like she's just fucking in my shits. I look up, it's fucking all lane long. Kiana's just fucking over and over and over and over. Rakan nowhere in sight. Top lane nowhere in sight. Team gone. Finally, it's only 2, not 3. I swear to God. You right. Yeah, but that's the 80 carry though. Like when you do get that late game does go stupid. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna build this shit though. That late game do go dummy though. I love Aphelios. He's so fun. He's like, he just goes in, he does his thing, and he just does his little dancey dance, and he kills everyone. Bro, I like working. I'm just be working all day long. I'm excited, man. I got so much cool shit coming. Bro, I be working just all day long, and then I stream. I work all the time. That's all I want to do for like a good portion, good time. I think after that I do everything I want to do, and I build my company, and I have my books and everything, I don't know. I'm probably gonna just be a bum for a little bit. Like, just generally just be a bum for a bit. Get like a yacht, sit down, or a private jet, and just fucking fly around the world, just chill. Yeah, Jingu, how you been? How you enjoying the Master's life? Jingu. I swear. Yo. Ah. I love when I'm not getting fucked 24/7. It feels great. I honor Rengar because he said you right. I'm not honoring the rest of this fucking team though. on their bot lane because they played some dog shit, so I get LP. Look at that shit. Back at 45 LP, baby. Like we never left. Alright. Well. Back to work. Bro, I need like a fucking like... I wonder what my weakness is. Let me ask ChatGPT. What is my ultimate aphrodisiac or weakness that would tempt me the most? Damn. They said a girl. That's crazy. That's cat. I don't believe that shit. Nothing. I got no weaknesses. Crazy. A girl who's deeply emotionally loyal to you. Soft feminine with a dark edge. Who admires you. Makes you feel emotionally safe. Soft spoken and feminine. The heck is this? Hits you harder than sex, a girl like... Okay, whatever. That is not my weakness. A deeply loyal feminine girl who chooses and admires your whole... Hell no. That is not my weakness. You know what my weakness is, chat? Cash money. It's getting LP. That's my weakness. Getting that fucking paper in my account, bro. It's going okay. Bro, they really said that shit my weakness is having a fucking kitten. That's crazy. Ah! Bro, there's so much shit going on with the web. The website is like delayed in the way I want. I have to fix that. That's what I've been working on all day. And I have to go higher. But mostly the website is the biggest issue. And then I got marketers ready and shit. Bro, I'm so tired. I want to try to spend for Black Friday. I don't know if I'll be able to get it on time for Black Friday, but I'm going to be doing an event for like the whole week, like the Ugrave Black Moon marketing launch event. That's what I do use, Shopify. That's what I do use. But the problem is I need someone to optimize my pages and stuff. I have to get someone to pay them to optimize it, and I've been looking through different people. But like, that's what I'm trying to do. He's live? Yeah, what's up, Astru? I know, I miss being live. I want to be live longer. And just chill. I'm paying a marketer and shit. I need to hire an assistant. I might make a post. I'm gonna do it on LinkedIn, Twitch. I'm gonna do it on all my social medias and do a hiring. Long-term post. But really, how'd that go? That's crazy. You don't chase girls, but you protect the ones you bond with. Sure. Bruh, the only thing I'm bonded with is my paper. What does GPT say in this shit? You're surrounded by pretty girls and you don't get weak from beauty. That is true. I don't give a shit about beauty that much. True. A girl from a pop star movie. I asked ChatGPT what's my deepest weakness and explain why. It says a kitten. Crazy. Bro, I've never talked to no girls in my life. I'm an incel, chat. I've never spoken to a girl in my life. The only thing I speak to is League of Legends. I make love to that shit every night. Yeah, he just felt, yeah. My twin. You know, League of Legends will never leave me. Do you think this LP will ever leave me? At the end of the season, that's it. Not just... This is a scam. You actually lose the LP at the end of the season you work so hard for some competitive ass shit. But this shit is fun as fuck. You want loyalty more than anything. Look at it too. Oh my god. Why would they say these two? Crazy. Damn. Yeah, Chad, I have so much work to do. It's insane. Lawyer, legal, hiring, trademark meeting next week. Company startup is insane. Oh my god. This shit is crazy, yo. Chat, this shit is insane. This shit is crazy, yo. Oh my god. Bro, this is the craziest. This is crazy. Bro. This is insane. Oh my gosh. Oh, my mom's calling me. Yeah, I pay for everything. I own the ugrade.com and everything. I pay for everything. Trademark might cost me, actually, no, I can't say it. A lot of money. But I'm trying, it depends on, like, if they approve certain things. Shouldn't be too much, though. My mom made some type of food. She wants me to go to the other apartment and get it. I look good, cute as fuck with this shit on, bro. Come and shave my beard because my jawline's getting hidden. I don't like facial hair 100% for me. I mean, I like to be able to build it, but I have a sharp jawline, so I don't want to like nurse one of my greatest features when I have it on. I need to get that shit cut off. But not yet. Nah, I do all the trademark, all that shit. I do all of that shit. On God, I do all that shit. Trademark shit. We got a bunch of shit going on here. So I be just chilling and shit. I'm just like fucking chilling and shit. Oh, let me see my favorite streamer, Violet Raven. Let me see where she's at. This is my favorite shit to watch. Oh my gosh. Bro, this shit is like fucking funny as fuck. Bro, I watch this shit. It's so crazy. She's so toxic. She's so toxic. Oh my gosh. I don't think she evil though, but like some of the stuff she be doing be wild, and I don't think she a bad person, but she is crazy. Damn. Apparently, GPT is hyping me up. It said I went through the hardest parts already. Brand identity. I have capital. A marketing strategy. A functional website. A a designer team, an assistant, hype cycle, influencer plan system, viral stream presence, a flagship quality hoodie. I said all that. This is just crazy, yo. Oh my god. It's fun, but this is insane. This is the hard. I think this might be the hardest thing I ever went through or had to do in my life was doing a company. I don't think anything is harder that I ever went through in my life than this. It's fucking fun, but the amount of you have to literally just be locked in 24/7 for the first, I think, legitimately for the first 6 months to 4 years. I legitimately think you have to know life this shit harder than you know life League when you started playing this shit. You know when you guys all play League and you got addicted to this shit? You gotta really know life this shit. Products ready, tech pack samples basically ready. I did 95% on this switch. Website conversions basically ready. You're 60% here. Traffic engine here. 70% here. Damn. Cyber Moon event. Black Friday Cyber Moon. Black Cyber Moon. Bye-bye. Oh, man, I feel bad. That was crazy, too. I think that there's certain things though, if you really want to be a company, you just gotta push. That's the thing about life, chat. What I learned from this, in life, you just gotta be locked in. Life isn't hard. I'm gonna be honest with you. Generally speaking, it's not hard. It's just you have to be consistent. The hardest part of life is consistency. If you have somebody you love and they pass away, you just gotta keep going. If you have fucking someone that you love and they're not there anymore, you just gotta keep going. If you have somebody that is fucking if you have fucking some bad shit happening to you legally or whatever, or you have something you have to do or whatever, you just gotta keep going. Even if you get arrested or some shit, you get arrested forever or some shit, you gotta keep going. It's just the hard shit. The hardships aren't about it's just more about the consistency through the times that things go down is the hardest single trait, but the easiest thing you can do at the same time. Generally speaking, if you could just stay consistent through everything, it will always get good. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't stay bad. Nothing ever stays good and bad all the time. And that's the thing. You just accept it, you know? You generally just accept it. When things are good and you lose it, you have to accept it. Because at the end of the day, we all die anyway. So we're going to lose everything anyway. So just being able to, push through things and just enjoy the moment for however long you get to be conscious and understand what it was like to live is, the greatest, gift of life, you know? Even if it's bad or good. Just being able to look up at the stars. That's one thing I've learned from doing all these different things. Just, being present. Looking out at the fucking stars in the sky and being, thankful. I love how I'm saying this as Thanksgiving's hitting. But being thankful that you're, able to just enjoy that moment, you know? Just, being able to just be consistent and within your own mind and just be able to just, look at where you want to go and know that, yeah, you have really no control of it, but at least you can look where you want to go and, just do it and try your best. That's, the biggest thing that matters the most. You just gotta, do that. And if you could have that mentality, no matter what life throws at you, whether it's death, bad things happening, people leaving, things like that, if you could just keep your head just straight, even if you get paralyzed, anything, I don't know. If you could just keep yourself consistently just straight in the moment and be present and just enjoy the things that you have, or just be present and mindful in the moment around you and be aware, that is the biggest thing. Because, I feel people, in my life from doing this and, streaming and, a lot of things that I've been through, people too, but as well as for myself, I feel one of the things that, when I'm, in my head, I think it's good, but sometimes I, miss all the such shit that's happening around me, you know? The air and the trees and the wind and shit, the clouds moving. I was just outside walking upstairs looking at a cloud, that shit looks crazy. It was a bunch of stratos-line clouds, just being present. You know what I mean? Because people always just think about things they don't have or what things could be better. Like, what if someone just came and cut your arms off? You know, like you wouldn't even be able to have that shit. But like the fact that you can just have your arms, like the fact that you can even just be able to breathe in itself is like a blessing. And like when you have that type of mindfulness and that you're fine in that present moment or you're present and you're able to think for it, it makes things easier. And then if you have to do things that are hard, it's not hard, it's just complex or it takes a lot of time. Like what, like kind of what you said as true. Yeah. Like the thing that things take a long time. Cause like to be alive means you know what it's not like to be dead. Like you know what to be alive. It gives everything a dualistic meaning. You know what I mean? Like if you know what I mean basically. Yeah, even if those things happen, because at the end of the day, like it's part of it. Like you're gonna have to ever have taken a loss is for you to have something good in the first place. You know what I mean, basically, type of thing. In any capacity of life, it's always that duality, and just being that having that type of self presence awareness is so important. You know, because at the end of the day, it's really you and yourself. And like at points in life, you have a few people that like care about you that will be there, but like nothing's permanent, you know. Even if you become a billionaire or a millionaire, and people get like attached to that shit. That's one thing I feel like I've learned from streaming. Like I got really famous from streaming, especially on like other platforms and shit. Like I have a platform that people wish they would have, especially on like my TikTok, my YouTubes, all that shit. Like I have like almost 60K followers, and I'm doing a whole project right now. And right now, I would say right now, I think I have like 4,000 on Insta, 6,000 on 10,000 followers on Insta and Twitch, 10,000 followers on YouTube almost, 36,000 followers on TikTok. So like I'm around like almost 60,000 followers, right? And I have a company. It's like people would really like to have those type of things. But at the same time too, it's like these things don't really matter. Like one day I won't be streaming anymore. One day I won't be able to like do all these things in the same way anymore, or things will change. And I feel like people get too attached to like these worldly things. You know what I mean, basically, type of things. And like even one day, like all these things, even Ugora, this company I'm working so hard to make will die. Like I'm already working on something that will eventually die. But it's like the fact that I was able to be in that situation and be alive in that moment and feel what it was like to experience that is the greatest gift. You know? And I feel like when I run this company or everything I've been through in the last like 6-7 years, I feel like I've really like learned that. Like even the hardest things, just about consistency. And you may not like always consistently do things in the way that you thought, and you might always not do the best. But you trying to do something is the greatest win. Because at least you tried your best with the time allotted in the moment to make the most of what you were given. I think that's like the best win. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's like what I feel like. But that's kind of, you know what I mean, basically type of shit. I feel like getting in your head and just focusing on losing things and things that are gone, things that like you lost, things that you don't have anymore. It's just like, so like, it's so bad because like it's meant to not be here forever. So you like making yourself into like a victim of things that you lost that you're going to lose anyways, that you can't control, just makes the experience worse. Like it's no longer here anymore. You know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's no longer here. Like all this rank I got. You're what you consider, yeah. Like everything that you exist, your memories, and that's something I kind of realized low key when I was high, which is crazy. Like how like being being high makes you so present. I don't know what else people like crazy, but like it makes you realize like all this shit. Like when you're on that shit, like you think like when I was like high, like I would feel like I would always be like comparing things in the moment and past experiences. But like the way that when you smoke weed it affects memory, it kind of like makes you realize how when you're present what it's like. And like when you go outside, like the colors in the sky look extra sharp. Like you see like everything looks really pretty. You see the world in like extra detail. Everything's like astute. Like the sounds, like you can hear the wind, like the subtlest wind in a distance. Like if you get quiet like this. Like my PC. I'm so in my head. I'm so thinking about all these different things. I forget my PC's on. When I'm like high, I hear the PC like in detail. I'm so present. I'm so present in the moment. Like, I'm so present. That's all it does. Like, it does make you have release dopamine, but it makes you affect memory, and it suppresses it makes you so present. And I think because it suppresses that memory is what makes you get dopamine. And I feel like people end up victimizing themselves because of their past. But the reality is that you can't really control your past. So you can't let yourself, like, stay victim to that. And I feel like for me, as a person, that was something that I kind of struggled with a little bit. A little bit. Like, and I feel like as I get older and I go through things more and more and more, and I become more present in life, I start to realize that, like, the past doesn't fucking matter. It can be memorable to me and I can feel like it's special, but it's already done. Like, there's nothing I can do with the past, whether good or bad, that I can do to bring that shit back. And, like, the future's out of my control too. Like, I can't control what I do in the future. You know what I mean? All I have is this moment I'm here with you in chat saying what I'm saying, or being alive. And I just find that so interesting. Because I feel like for me, I was always someone, I guess, that was really in my head a lot. And, like, I kind of, like, learned a lot about that, like, through experiencing stuff, you know? It's so interesting, like, how just being present and just, like, not thinking about things deep or not, like, with Yugure or, like, things like that, like, do that. And I feel like for me, it's, like, because I was able to become so present, I feel like I became faster at working, faster at doing things, and it made me, like, do so much better. You know what I mean, basically? Like, never let your past, like, control you, and never, or, like, define you, and never let your future, like, control or define you. Just live in the moment, and try to just plan your best so that you can have the thing. But the thing is, obviously, with your future self, too, you don't want to, like, you don't want to be, like, doing present bullshit, you know? Like, you don't want to be, like, a bum. Like, you don't want to be just fucking sitting down, doing nothing, and not actualizing, like, your goals and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you want to still, like, in the present, you still want to work for a long-term goal. I remember Spearshot said this. He's a streamer. Like, he plays Pantheon. I really fuck with that quote. I really remember that shit. I agree with it a lot. It was like, he said that, like, short-term gratification comes with long-term sacrifice, and then short-term sacrifice comes from long-term gratification. And that's something that, like, doing with Yugure or building my brand, I 100% agree with. Even though things might feel hard in the short term, if you can push through and sacrifice and work term, your happiness you get from just, like, building your business or building your stream or uploading a post, the long-term satisfaction gives you so much, versus if you do something that you don't feel aligned with in the moment, and you know what I mean, basically. So just being present in the moment and what you have to do, and just working consistently and really putting yourself in something consistently is what it is. That's the hardest part of life, is consistency. Even if you were to, like, fucking build a rocket ship, right? Or something that seems complex. It's really a bunch of little things. You gotta get the engine. You gotta, like, learn the physics, right? You gotta get the engine. You gotta get the thrusters. You gotta learn the engineering, right? And it seems like a lot, but when you really break it down every moment, like, what do you do when you're in physics class? You're just, like, writing down, like, what this one equation does. That's easy to memorize. If I tell you, like, oh yeah, what does this part do? Like, you know what I mean, basically, for the thruster. And I tell you, this is an arrow wing. And I say, repeat it back. Arrow wing. It's like, when you break things down, it's actually really easy. Any hard concept is just a bunch of little simple concepts that together to make it complex. But it's a bunch of little things together. So when you're always doing, like, a lot of consistent little things, it leads to a big outcome. It leads to you blasting off like a fucking rocket ship, or you climbing the mountain. You know? Like, climb Mount Everest. What is that really? You're just walking up a mountain. It's just the amount you have to walk up the mountain, the amount of consistency that you need to walk up a mountain. Obviously, there's phases too. You can't just go to the top. You have to, like, go up and then go down to rest, because you have to adjust to the altitudes so your body gets acclimated, so you don't die to the higher altitude from the lightheadedness, and you don't faint or pass out from Mount Everest. But really, like, if you consistently do it, you can climb Mount Everest, you know? Like, I remember one time I was doing an equation. I was putting rocks down. I was like, how many people if I put a rock down? And, like, I did the number. If you put a rock down every second for 8 hours a day, you can literally you can make something that's, like, as tall as the world's atmosphere twice. Obviously, there's going to be, like, a lot of, like, engineering and, like, physical, like, physics, like, constraints to that. It's not as simple as that. But, like, the fact that you can just build a rocket in theory, like, if you have an empty, like, an open vessel where there's no atmosphere and it's endless, you can build in 40 years something twice the size of the Earth, or like a mountain twice the size like of the atmosphere, bigger than Everest, means that like if you're just consistent every single day, you could really just do anything. Genuinely speaking, if you're just present, and if you just keep working on something presently every day, you can kind of achieve something. And I think that's kind of what I realized about like kind of life, like not letting your past define you, and not letting the future also define you, but working towards the future that you want consistently, and sacrificing in the present to better yourself in that moment, so that every day you just keep improving. Because like it's crazy as time goes along. I guess that's kind of what I realized and shit. I don't know what you guys think about that, chat, but like that's my thoughts. It's crazy. Bro, should I play League or no? I ain't gonna lie, I gotta go work on some more Yu-Gi-Oh shit. I wanted to play one League game though. But it's interesting, Chat, I gotta go and fucking I gotta go and work on some more shit. Yo, that's true. Homie, I'll peace out, homie. Chia chat. I don't know if Jingu's here, but see you guys. I'm gonna go work on Yu-Gi-Oh some more. I was told it's not over till you give up. 100%. It's not over till you stop trying your best. If you try your best at every step, you never fail. Because even if you can never do it, it was out of your control anyways. So if you tried with what's given, you did the best that you could do in your life with what you were allotted. And you might make mistakes that can like affect your life or potentially ruin things or do things. But if you just stay like consistent in that, who's this? I thought this was Delphina. Good stuff, yeah. I might use this for TikTok or YouTube. I was just thinking about some shit. I think that's like the best shit ever. Just keep trying your best, chat. That's all you can do. Alright, see you guys. See you, chat. Bye-bye.